Libra, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading for the month of November 2020, the last portion of it, moving into December. Show me energy present for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, please. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, Libra, Libra. Okay. So you have the Emperor and the Hangman. You could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries. Doesn't have to be those energies. Some of you, this is a boss. This could be you taking some time off from a boss, really looking into a situation. If this is like job related, you may be taking some time in regard to considering how you want to continue working in a place, or if it's worth your energy, if it's something that's healthy for you to be around. Those are some things to consider. The Hangman pretty much is kind of a card of pause. We take pause so we can observe. We we value ourselves and our energy with the Hermit and the Hangman. I like that all three major arcanas are coming up. It's telling me that there's some pretty significant energy here, Libra, in regard to stabilizing what's most important to you, really getting down to the bottom of things. This, again, could be also you dealing with your own business as well. Or it could just be father, grandfather energy. Either way, we're looking at something. We're figuring out, on an internal level, it's like, is this how I want to go about this? Do I want to, what can I implement here? What's going to make this more financially stable? And then there's also this other aspect where I'm feeling like, is this going to suck my soul if I continue to do it like this? It's that kind of thing. So we need to harmonize and find some balance within this energy, just so we can actually be able to move forward effectively. This can also talk about parenting styles, needing to pay more attention to your child. Emperor, father energy. Take more time listening to your child, observing your child. Could be observing your own behavior, however it works. But either way, the whole point of it is to bring harmony and to have a happier experience. Can you show me more for Libra? So I've been feeling that it's important for me to, okay, so no, this reading, I'm supposed to leave them how they are. There's been a couple readings where I'm being told, nope, they must be upright, and yours is leave them how they are. So we're going to go into leave them how they are. The world in reverse. This often can communicate an energy where we are returning to something, or we're not allowing cycles to end. There may be something that really needs to be figured out here before we change or close out a certain cycle in our life or behavior. It can also be a situation where, travel plans have changed, or a lot. There's a lot that can come with that. I don't want to go further and further into it, but there's a lot. So you have the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and you also have the 4 of Pentacles here, Libra. So it's an interesting energy, just because it's like I feel somebody is conflicted in regard to how to end a situation or close something out. So it's like we're holding on to things, but I think conflict is getting in the way. And it's almost as if I would just rather be alone. I'm feeling I would just rather be alone than having to deal with this. But it's like you're locked down in it, It's like something that you have to maintain. So you can't really finish this situation. Is this like a... Give me more for Libra. Knight of Cups. One more. Wheel of Fortune. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah. This is, I think it's something that can be helpful as far as closing out a certain energy between two people, but I'm feeling like more so like you're more geared towards getting what you want on an emotional level. I don't feel that this is necessarily love energy. I feel that this is more like doing what you want. If you have projects that involve your creativity, do them. I don't know. It feels like there's something that you're kind of connected to you that you really can't let go of. I don't know if that is a living situation, a relationship situation, something to deal with children, or like money that involves children. But this feels like this is something that you are not able to let go of with the world in reverse. And this, it's like you're locked down in it for a time, but you still have some level of autonomy. Show me. All right, we're just going to clarify, everybody. The King of Cups coming out for the Emperor. Four of Cups for the Hangman. Seven of Wands for the World in reverse. Show me the Nine of Pentacles. Temperance. Five of Pentacles coming out in reverse. Show me the Four. Knight of Swords. Three of Wands in reverse for the Knight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles for the Wheel of Fortune. This is evaluations here moving forward towards what you actually want. I don't think that you're going to be looking to be hindered by anything or anyone. You'll deal with whatever it is that you have to combine and blend for, especially if there are children involved. But it feels like the energy that's being presented here, Libra, is one for you to utilize whatever creativity it is that brings you happiness, potentially things that you may have forgotten about or ignored. This is something that we need to start bringing into our new cycle. This is about a new cycle, bringing in what it is that we need. This is also about evaluating what you've dealt with in the past. I feel here Seven of Wands with the World in reverse. It's almost as if like it's an anxiety, it's a situation that deals with anxiety and frustration, but it's almost as if like we have to deal with this thing, you know, we have to deal with this thing. With Temperance and the Nine of Pentacles, again, I keep getting this energy of like saving your autonomy, or making sure that you at least securing autonomy in a situation because it's too much conflict, you know, and even with what combination or how you combine already, it doesn't quite leave you feeling like it's something that you want to actually be part of. So, yeah, it's just, it brings too much to you. It's too much to navigate, you know, and no matter how much you communicate, it doesn't really change. So with this Five of Wands, it's almost as if we'd rather get away from that. So again, back to this autonomy energy, like you deal with situations and you do what you need to do, and you're very upfront about that, but there's like, I'm not going to deal with bullshit. I'm not going to deal with fighting. I'm not going to bicker with you. I'm not going to this and that. I'm not going to, you know, it's almost as if like whomever you're dealing with, or the situation that you're dealing with is something that it wears on you. It wears on you. That's what it feels like, but you have to be part of it. I feel here speaking up for your own needs here, Libra, is important, especially when it comes to how much you contribute of your own energy. If you have to give money, fine. But if it's of your own energy, I don't know, it feels like you should probably pull back a bit and focus more on what you want in your life. Also, too, in regard to foundations of your work, if this is not a boss, if you are your own boss, or if you know, father energy, whatever, we do things out of love. We're also doing things out of nurturing ourselves. We do things to make sure that what we're putting ourselves in, what we're involving ourselves in, is going to be helpful, healthy, happy, stabilize. What we give is out of love, okay? Especially here too. But I want to say there's like this evaluation of how much to give. And I feel that that's necessary, because there's an aspect here where we need to pull back a little bit from perhaps what we've been giving or how we've shown up in this situation, relationship. So it's like limiting how much you give to something, but also being present for it as well. But by separating that energy, it feels like you're able to move forward towards what you want. And again, I keep getting just like this really big burst of energy when it comes to doing what you want, having fun with what you want, utilizing your creativity. There's some aspect of that, you know. And if it failed in the last time, evaluate what happened and let that go. That's okay, you know. Can you give me advice here for this reading for Libra? Sorry, I'm banging into the doors here. So we have the Knight of Swords here again, and we have the Eight of Wands. So this energy is about forward thinking, forward movement. It's about action and getting towards what you want, you know, going towards what you want. It's not about allowing other people or situations or too many cooks in the kitchen to stifle you. This is not about that energy. It's about being very, very clear in your direction with yourself, with others. You know, sometimes it's literally being blunt about it. You may be dealing with another air sign or two other air signs, could be a potential. Either way, though, this is about forward direction and movement. And when I'm seeing this as the outcome energy, Libra, this is telling me that we're being very direct in how we utilize our energy. I want you to look at it maybe through the lens of the things that no longer serve my life, the things that I have toiled on that are just done. Just truly let them go. Evaluation periods in regard to what you want. With this Three of Wands in reverse, it more so can talk. It can talk a few things. It'll talk about, you know, finally receiving what you want, so you can let something go, or perhaps something that you gave up on. That's kind of what I'm feeling here, like something that you potentially gave up on that had a lot of goodness in it, but now you can start it again. I don't know. It's like, it's kind of a strange reading. It's kind of a strange reading. It's like you do what you can to make your current situation better for you, but you also create boundaries and limitations within how much you give and how much maybe you ask of others, because you don't want to be like attached to them or like feel like you have to owe them something. Strange energy, but that's what's coming through. But it also allows you to just step away and do what you need to do. So, great. Is there a deeper message in regard to what is being learned through this separating ourselves, through claiming our own space and our autonomy? Is there something that is healing, or is there a reason? What is a deeper look at this, please, for Libra? Okay, so it fell and flew. So you have neediness, clinging to unrealistic expectations. And then at the bottom of the deck, rejection fear, oversensitivity to being abandoned or rejected. I feel like that's the energy that you might be dealing with from the person that you're, you might be doing this. You might be kind of like creating a distance, or it could be your energy too if somebody else is doing this to you. Neediness, clinging, unrealistic expectations. I don't know. Again, I keep getting this heavy energy that like you are accountable for something or somebody, child, friend, whatever it is, relationship. There's some sort of accountability where you take care of a lot of something here. And I'm feeling that like whatever is sucking from you or taking from you, it might feel like neediness. It might feel like overly done. And that could be because somebody has a fear of rejection as well. So as you pull away, the neediness creates more neediness. I don't know. I feel like that's neither here nor there, because I don't think that that's the energy that you're trying to uphold. You're not trying to give in to somebody's neediness or give in to somebody's pouting or whining or something like that. It's just, there's no point in it. Like, you have your own vision, you have your own mission, and do it. That's what I'm feeling, Libra. Give me advice here for Libra, please. So you have the High Priestess and the Three of Cups, okay? So with this energy, the Three of Cups definitely talks about connections. You know, it can talk about celebrations, graduations, weddings. It can talk about a lot of different things, but oftentimes it's going to be talking about the people that we are closest to or that are in our realm, you know, families, friends, you know, the closest connections that we have. This is maintaining that space, maintaining the connection, but also here too with the high priestess being able to separate yourself. I feel that there's something that you're probably not going to tell people about. You're just going to do moving forward. I feel like that's probably the best way to execute it or execute that plan, Libra, just because it feels like you don't need to tell anybody anything. Like what your pursuits are personal and they are entirely up to you. And it feels that, you know, it feels like you need that autonomy. It feels like you need, and whatever this reading is about, I feel like somebody really just needs to create space for themselves and take that and really just run with it. So I feel like somebody feels very tied down here to something that they can't really escape. So this is kind of like figuring out how to make that energy better. Okay. Um, Not a bad thing. Sorry, it's a strange reading. You know, but it is what it is. Anyways, I'm going to let this go. I hope whomever this is for, it's helpful. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you choose to donate, there's a link in the description box below. If you want a reading, contact me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com. I will talk to you soon. Take care, Libra. Bye-bye.